Victor, do you feel like sidekicks are already dead?
Uh, yeah. I just feel like if they stop doing like pets and like animals and just start like taking advantage of IPs, like if they do like like Disney stuff, for example, like Mickey Mouse or like that kind of stuff.
It goes back to the whole like I'm not gonna buy a sidekick for as much as I would buy a skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, again, if you
Yeah, if you do the
couldn't buy a Mickey
IPs,
Mouse skin and you can only buy him as a sidekick, would you buy the sidekick or not?
yeah,
Or
then
no?
I'd buy Mickey Mouse. Yeah, of course.
There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I would be like, you know what? I get it.
I also don't want it to be where they're making sidekicks that could be skins.
But yeah, like, would you rather have a mech or would you rather have a sidekick?
I mean,
Because like, if the mech really destroys the character's look, just put it as a sidekick. Don't
like, wouldn't you rather, like, let's say this is your favorite character. Wouldn't you rather be your favorite character than have your favorite character as a pet? Or like,
Yes. Well, okay. Don't think of it as a pet. It's more like it's literally called sidekicks for a reason. Now, yes, you probably think no. It's they introduced the dogs first, so I think that's where you have that like pet, mindset. But I don't know. Like, instead of having Bart Simpson as a skin, if he was in like a sidekick, I think that'd be pretty cool too. Because I could be me, and like Bart Simpson's right next to me. Like us battling everyone.
but like, okay, so let's say they made him just a pet, didn't make him a skin. Would you be okay with that?
Depending on how he looks. Like if he looks kind of fucked up, then I wouldn't like it.
See,
But I mean, they did pretty good on his skin, so like I think they would still do a good job on like the sidekick. Also, like, what if SpongeBob was a skin? Would you rather get killed by SpongeBob or would you want him as a sidekick? Like.
See, okay, SpongeBob is the exception where I feel like that was the perfect way to
That
just
worked.
make it a side. Yeah, I think that
Okay.
worked.
Like some of the characters are like Morty. I think that one makes sense because like you can't make him a sidekick. Like
Yeah,
you really
can't make more. You can't make more.
you cannot you cannot.
And the same thing like with the South Park characters. They made Tally a sidekick. Okay, it made sense. But like if they would have made like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual kid sidekick, okay, well, eh.